We got a good day for it, Christian, if you know what you were doing. As I said a little bit earlier, slight breeze, not a big gust of wind. You know, a lot of wind makes it easier for the average person to fly. But when you got a guy like Zach over here, a little breeze is all you need. Zach, thanks for being here. You are the national champion, correct?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me.
Is this, you have what, 4 national titles, 2 national titles? You got quite a few.
Well, actually, this year I took first in all 4 individual events, but as a total, I have 10 national championships.
10 national championships, and I was asking you where the latest national championships were competed. You said Rochester, Minnesota, which seems like an interesting place. I wouldn't think of that as a big kite flying place. I don't know why.
Well, we try and have the national competition throughout all of the U.S. So we have them on the east and west coast and in the central. So typically I like to fly on the beach. You know, I feel it's the best. You know, you got the water right behind you, the wind is so smooth. But I live in Chicago, Illinois, so I always practice in fields that are surrounded by trees. So to come here, it's just so much better.
Well, and being an 18-year-old, there's better scenery on the beach,
well,
like in Grand Haven, especially like today, right?
I can't deny that, but yeah.
You do ballet, correct?
Yeah.
Ballet with the kites. How many different styles of kite flying are there? Some are set to music, some are set with choreography, right?
There are 2 different disciplines. The one is the ballet that you were talking about, where you actually choreograph a piece of music and fly to it. And then the other is precision, where you have a precision figure that you try and replicate in the sky.
Now, what we were talking about just a few minutes ago is the things that are easy are a lot of times the ones that the people like to see, whereas the things that are harder to do are the ones that don't impress people as much, right?
Right. Well, the people love to see, you know, you come up on the top, you hold it there, and then you come down and you just stop.
Yeah.
People love that.
They like the noise.
Yeah,
and
they like the noise,
speed.
and they like, oh my gosh, you almost hit the ground. But really, that is one of the easiest things to do with the Revolution. Some of the more difficult things, the flyers will notice, you know, this is more difficult to do. You have it hover above the ground, nice like that.
You're really just using thumb pressure here, right?
Yeah, well, actually,
it's all in the fingertips.
The kite is a flat sail, and when I rotate one of my wrists, it's actually taking the shape of the sail and twisting it so that I can turn it just by, you know, rotating my hands. That's all it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, have you done the Kite Festival here before? You have, correct?
Yes, I've been here as long as I can remember.
Okay, this is the 21st year. What makes this one special? Is it the combination of the scenery and the wind and things like that?
Well, not only that, but just the fact that it's on a beach. You know, I love it that much more, and Grand Haven itself is just the best town. You know, I look forward to this festival all year long.
And they have the big ones. Did I read some of them are like the size of school buses?
Yeah, actually there are big kites that school buses can drive into. They're so big. So yeah, those will be here too this weekend.
It starts tomorrow, Christian, goes through Sunday. They have the indoor fly, and of course it is always for a good cause. Love Inc. is this year's recipient of some of the money. They've done a lot of great West Michigan charities in the past. Good time out here. I don't know if I could do this. See, when he said it's a flat sail, it kind of took me back to the Rubik's Cube story a couple of days ago, where it started bringing algorithms and science into it all. I just like pulling on the wires and the cables, making it move. When you bring in the science, that's when it starts to lose me a little bit.
Yeah, and those kites aren't cheap. Guys have hundreds and hundreds of dollars into some of those kites.
It depends on the size and the style that you get, but they're all made out of nylon now. They're not the old hefty bag material like they used to be, the black one with the 2 eyes on it that we all had back in the day. But they last you as long as you don't run them into anything or run them over with the car. They're going to last you how long, Zach? 10, 20 years probably?
I wouldn't say that much, but if you take great care of it, at least 10.
Oh, 10 years.
If you take really good care.
Well, you get a $40, $50 kite, you use it for 10 years, I think you definitely got your money's worth out of it.
I'll stick with my Gala I Spy